Hey, welcome to another episode of the Star Showcase Home. And today I'm lucky enough to be with Debbie Kennedy from the Wichita Children's Home. Today I'm here with Debbie Kennedy from the Wichita Children's Home, and welcome to the home. This is her first time to tour the home and see some of the stuff that we've done. And we really wanted this episode to be about the Children's Home. When our team this winter was thinking about a fun project to do this year to showcase all the different products and the remodeler partners that we have out there and just what we could help somebody do to a home like this, we knew at the end of it we'd need to sell it. And we thought in the history of Star, we've always been about giving back to the community. And we just thought it'd be a lot of fun to make it our goal to turn this home into something that would generate some net proceeds, and it would be fun to give it to one of our favorite charitable partners in town. And when we were looking around for homes, we'd almost given up, like we said before, but we found this very unique, beautiful home in a nice little neighborhood. And after we had bought it, we realized that the old children's home was across the street. So we got to thinking about that. We're like, man, that's just fate. And so we were really excited when we went and visited the children's home, and they were excited about partnering with us on this project. And so, you know, we couldn't be prouder to have them on board, and wanted to personally give Debbie a tour today. Still a sign up there. We're going to call it the Hamburg Bar. So Debbie, what made you guys say yes to helping us make this project happen and being our partner and really being a part of something we thought would be fun? What were you excited about?
Star Lumber has been a major donor to the Wichita Children's Home. I think when you got started, back in 1939, you've been there as a trusted partner within the Wichita community and certainly with the Wichita Children's Home. So when you called, we jumped and said yes because we trusted you. You're somebody that you can say, yes, I'm willing to do it because you're very professional and ethical in everything that you do. And so certainly to lend our name to you is something we're really blessed.
Thank you very much, and I can tell you it's the same back. We have been blown away by the generosity of our vendors and some of our remodeling partners. When we tell them that the net proceeds are going to you, they are all about helping. As you've seen in some previous videos, they're excited to be a part of this as well. And in the end, it'd be fun to showcase not only the home, but the children's home too. So how is the children's home these days? What are you guys up to?
Well, we're very much like what you're doing here, is ensuring that we are building a feeling of being at home at the children's home. When I've walked through this today, this is amazing, and I've been watching the progress on your videos on the YouTube, and it's been fun. But what we've been doing at the children's home is being a responsive partner in the Wichita community about children that are abused and neglected, abandoned, exploited, and making sure that they have someone that they can count on, someone that can help them through that trauma. And so we've created a healing environment for our community's children.
Now, the last several months have truly been unprecedented for all of us. How have you seen that affect the children's home since March?
It's been very much affecting the children. We've sat down with therapists and others to talk with them. When COVID-19 hit, it changed everything. You have to think about children that have been removed from families and that have come into the children's home, but yet they still have some normalcy because they were going to school. And so they could go to school and have friends and participate, because when they're living with us, we still have them participate in extracurricular activities. That all was taken away. And so everything that they knew that they could count on was gone. And so they had some real real experiences of saying what's going to happen to me now. And then when the civil unrest happened again, that's like what's happening here. So we've had to sit down and do some sessions with them, and they've been opening up with us. And so we're all waiting to see what's going to happen with the school district, with USC 259, whether we're going to go back to school full-time or is it going to be a hybrid.
Aren't we all?
Yes.
That's almost as bad as the COVID itself, is trying to figure out how to deal with that. Now, I can remember my sister volunteering clear back in the early 90s. How many years has the Children's Home been serving Wichita? And
132 years.
Oh, wow.
So 51 years before you all started.
We thought we were old at 80 years.
No,
wow.
No,
that's impressive.
132 years we've been serving the community.
How did it start then?
It started out with a gentleman that lost his wife in childbirth, and they had 7 children. And so he went to Miss Garver, and he asked her if she would take care of his children while he went and looked for work, and he would give her a mighty good milk cow. And so Miss Garver found 19 friends and found a house on Douglas, and they called it the Wichita Children's Home, and it's been in existence ever since.
Wow.
But it's had strong leadership through all those years and has remained relevant to what the community's needs are for children. Started out with places that they could come and get children to adopt. In fact, I was looking at a matron's book, and Carrie Nation has a notation in the matron's book that there's a family out in western Kansas that needs a child, and out to the side it says supplied. It doesn't say the child's name or anything. We can't get away with doing that now, but that's the roots of it, and so we've just continued to remain relevant in our community.
And that is amazing, and truly you are relevant. I had the opportunity to tour your facility the other day, and wow, what an amazing first-class facility you guys have grown into. And we're truly lucky here in Wichita that our first responders have somebody to take children to be safe any time of the day or night, right?
And that's an unusual model. The majority of the models in the other counties in the state of Kansas and throughout the United States, they take them down to a jail or to an office, and they make the child sit there and tell them their story. Not in Wichita, Kansas. No, we bring them to the Children's Home where they are immediately cared for in a very safe and caring and loving environment. And so when you talk about Wichita, you can't help but notice that we are blessed to have a community that cares about other people, that really do care, and that's why the Children's Home's been able to be in existence for 132 years, and why when we built our new facility, it only took us 2 years to raise the money to build
That's
that.
Hard
That's
to do.
Unusual.
That's unusual, hard to do. Well, you're certainly one of the things I love about Wichita. Thank you for so much for everything that you do, and thanks for being a part of this project. And we look forward to you being a part of the final celebrations as well.
I'm excited too, and Star Lumber has been a significant component to Wichita. I mean, when Star Lumber started, they wanted to make Wichita bigger and better, and you've continued to do that, and now lending your name and your expertise to the Children's Home. We are very, very grateful. Thank you.
Well, thank you. So this home happened to be directly across from the old Children's Home. Can you tell us a little bit about that, or how long did you operate here?
It was in operation for 50 years. Now, when you think about the Children's Home being 132 years old, there's only been 5 locations. So that was, for 50 years, the place where people brought children.
Thank you for joining us, and check in again next week for another episode. Thanks.
Let STAR guide you through the entire project.